Hello, my name's Alice Burren and I'm the principal of Just Dance. You've been asked to watch this video because we are keen to enter your child into dance festivals, and I want to take this opportunity to explain to you what dance festivals are, because I'm sure you have quite a lot of questions. This video is more aimed at people who are new to dance festivals, but if you've already been doing them, it might be helpful to you as well. So dance festivals, they are basically children coming together from all different dance schools and competing to gain first, second, third, sometimes fourth place in a competition. It's categorised into age groups usually, so you have your under fives and then under sixes, all different age groups, your 7, year 8. It depends on what festival it is as to how they categorise the age groups. So basically it is done within age groups. When I say what festival it is, it's because they are held all over the country. We obviously usually do our local ones. There is the Tunbridge Wells one in the February half term, which is obviously very local. Then there's Orpington Festival, which is usually in the October half term. And then there's the Croydon Festival, which is in the May half term. There are a few others in term time at weekends and things, but basically there's a lot of opportunity sort of in the local area to be able to compete in dance festivals. So you have your age groups, and as I say, they come together to compete that. How they're organised, so you either have your solos, which means your child will be dancing by themselves. There is an option of doing a duet or the option of doing a group dance. So those are the sort of different ones. There are trios and quartets and things as well, but obviously those are the main ones. And the style of dance is the other point. So within the age group, say an 8-year-old, they might have the option of doing a modern dance, a lyrical modern dance, a ballet, a song and dance. There's lots of different categories. We would obviously pick what we think would suit your child the best and what they would be able to excel in the most and what would suit them and show their best dancing. It might be that we would like, if it was your first festival, we might just say, well, let's start with one dance. But as you progress through, you can enter 2-3 dances, depending on what you feel comfortable with and what we think they're able to do. So you can build up as you become more experienced within competing in festivals. To prepare for a festival, you would usually have, especially if obviously you were doing a solo, some private lessons, and that is basically to learn your routine with your teacher one-to-one, to learn the choreography, and then also to learn how am I going to perform it, where am I going to put that smile or that head or whatever. So normally, if you're new to festival, it would usually take 4, possibly 5 private lessons to get the dance completely ready and prepared. And then, as you've probably seen from the other video, if you are competing in festivals, you would then be coming to our elite competition team, which means that your child will be doing their dance over and over in their weekly class anyway. So I'd say around 4 to 5 lessons to get it ready. The cost of private lessons is on the website under the fees, and it depends whether you have a 30-minute or a 45-minute lesson. 4 lessons to prepare for a festival dance, 4 or 5, but that's assuming they're sort of 45-minute lessons. So you would need to account that in the cost in preparation. The other thing to think about is the costume. So for the ballet, we usually have a tutu, and then for the lyrical modern, it would normally be a dress of some sort or a catsuit of some description for modern dance or whatever it might be. We can sometimes find something online and buy it or show you and check you're happy. The cost will obviously go just directly to you. There is also a lady called Jane Parker who lives locally, who makes up costumes, and she literally can design anything you want, and they are exquisite costumes. The cost obviously does reflect that, and it can be sometimes more pricey, but she is very good, and if you worked out what her hourly rate was, it's very reasonable, the amount of time she puts into the costumes. So again, at festival, your appearance is very important with the hair, which we would obviously do for you. But obviously the outfit, so it's important we do find the right outfit. So that's just another thing to bear in mind when it comes to the cost of being in festival. But so I think that sort of explains it all. And then basically you have your dance, you have your costume, you have everything prepared, and then you go along to the theatre. You would usually, if they're available, meet your teacher there. You go backstage, you get your outfit on. You can also, festivals are lovely, the way they're set up. They're normally at a venue, so I'll explain the Tunbridge Wells one because that's easiest. It's at the Assembly Halls. It's on for an entire week. This is how a festival works, and you basically come in through the foyer. There are tables, you buy your sticker which you put on for the day, and then basically you can watch all the different categories and age groups. There's a programme, like an A4 booklet, and that has all the lists of all the dances of all the ages, of what style of dance it is, and who's competing, with all the names in it and how many are in that section. And you basically go through. It's very sort of informal. Obviously you have to be respectful to not get up and move while people are dancing, but you just go in, and you can come and go throughout the days. You can go off for lunch or go to the shops and come back, and you just pick what categories you want to watch, and it's again a wonderful experience to go along and observe other children of a similar age competing, and what standard they are and how they're performing. It's also quite a good tip if you are going to be part of a festival to go along a few days or the day before to see, so that your child is used to what's festival like. It's not new on the day they're performing. They can see other children doing it, that other children are happy, they can see other children performing. You can also, as a parent and as a teacher, we can say, oh, she's going on and on about pointy feet, this particular judge, because you have a judge at the front on with a table, so it's a bit like X Factor. And if you know that they're really into their pointy feet, this particular judge, then you can practice your routine again at home that night, really checking your pointing your feet, so, or whatever. Or maybe they like holding an M position, or maybe they like, you know, children that really are performing a lot. So it's beneficial if you are doing festival to go along a few days before if you can. So hopefully you're not the first person on the first day of festival. It's very unlikely. And just get an experience and a feel of what it's like. So yeah, you basically then you would watch in the audience as a parent. Your teacher would then go to the wings from the changing room, go down to the side of the stage, to the wings, and then hand in your music, usually on a CD, and then your child, basically they get a number, they take turns, and they go on and they perform their dance and wait backstage, and at the end of the category, when everyone has performed, all the children go back on stage. Either a sort of, normally in a semi-circle, they're arranged on the stage, and they hold up their number of what they are, and then the adjudicator comes forward, stands up on stage, gives a bit of feedback about that category, and then calls forward the different numbers who have won either first, second, third, or possibly fourth place, and who have won the competition. So, and then everyone leads up on stage and you're done. So it is a lovely experience, and it's a nice opportunity to, as I say, be around other students from other schools to, you know, encourage and inspire their own performance. And it's a nice opportunity for your child to get exposure to being on stage in front of an audience during term time when there's not a normal show or anything else going on. And it does better the children's performance and them as a dancer. So I hope that has kind of covered everything, explains things. Congratulations, because it is a very slim select people that we have chosen to perform for Just Dance and represent us, and it basically, you know, it means that we think they've got a huge amount of potential, that they're doing great performance, that we think that they would bring that performance when they're on stage, that we think that they've got the right body for dancing, the right facility, and that they love dance and they're enthusiastic, and we know from the way that they've got their work ethic in class that they're going to go away, practice the dance, and be ready for the next private lesson to go over and learn the next bit. They're just so keen and eager and ready to improve, and like little sponges. So congratulations, well done, and hopefully this has explained a little bit more about what a festival is. All right, thank you.